I got into med school at the age of 19, not because I was special, but because I stopped trying to be a normal pre-med. My name's Arkesh, and last year, a week before my 20th birthday, I got accepted into medical school through the University of Toledo's MedStart program. And 6 months from now, I'm going to be graduating from Michigan State and moving to Ohio to start my M1 year. For the longest time in high school, I didn't know what to do with my life. I took a bunch of AP classes because that's what school was to me. I bounced between different interests because I thought that if I put my head down and worked hard academically, the stars would align and I'd magically find out my calling. But of course, that didn't happen. Now, looking back, I wouldn't change a thing. Constantly challenge myself like that taught me discipline. It taught me how to sit through hard problems and how to grind without chasing external validation. But it also became almost the only thing that I was doing. And even once I figured out that I wanted to be a doctor, I didn't tell anyone. Part of it is that when people hear the word pre-med, they conflate that with the reputation of a future doctor, and I just felt I didn't earn that yet. But part of it was also just that I was taught, and I still believe, that nothing's certain in life. And so when people would ask me what I wanted to do, I would stay vague. Science, biology, maybe healthcare. But now, for the first time in my life, I can say with confidence what I'm going to do, and that's going to medical school. Now, to get here, I didn't optimize for hours or getting certifications or checking boxes. In fact, when I applied to medical school, I didn't have a clinical job or a million different activities. Instead, I picked a few things that I liked, did them intentionally, and eventually used them to craft a coherent story about who I was and who I wanted to become. And so that's where this channel comes in. Over these next 6 months, I'm going to be posting about my journey. So what I did to get in, my application, and just college life in general. But along the way, I'm going to talk about medicine, medical education, the system that we use to train our future doctors more broadly, and some random thoughts and ideas that I've had that don't neatly fit into pre-med advice. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and if you want to follow along as I head to medical school, feel free to subscribe.